Tea talk aside, allow me to introduce myself. I'm Lyndon Calderi, Chief Financial Officer. I'll be the one deducting expenses from your pay every time you manage to screw up, which hopefully won't be often. Yes, mistakes are often costly and involve substantial cleanup, both literally and figuratively. Law enforcement, witnesses, evidence, everything has its cost. Good. Then it appears we have nothing left to discuss. This introduction was not annoying. I hope our future encounters are as productive.
Just what I needed. Imogene said she hired someone new. I'm Genevieve, Head of Marketing and Public Relations. Likewise. Anyway, it's good to put a face to the new operative. The only question now is how much work are you going to be?
Project we're working on for Miss Salzo? What are you doing?
Cleanup, of course. Journalists are pretty quick at putting two and two together. And I get the pleasure of making sure those connections are never made. Or, if they are, handling the fallout. A few slip-ups are to be expected. Just know that one screw-up for you means a lot of overtime and sleepless nights for me and my team. So, any precautions you can take will be greatly appreciated.
Coffee, finally. Well, let's have a look at you. That depends on your actions going forward. I'm Alexis Price, head of the legal department here, and I'll be direct. Any legal troubles you cause as an operative, witnesses, getting arrested, are my troubles. So steer clear of law enforcement. We may have connections with Administrator Bayou and the Freestar Rangers, but they aren't the ones I prefer to abuse. For one, our connections with Bayou automatically grant us a slight connection with the Rangers. He has some amount of influence with his seat on the Council of Governors. But our strongest connection is local, with Ranger Price. He's the Freestar Ranger stationed here on Neon, and much to my dismay, my son. He could have been an amazing lawyer or businessman. But instead, he's chosen to waste his talents to protect the people of the Freestar Collective. Administrator Bayou runs Neon and is on the Freestar Collective's Council of Governors. We have a long-standing symbiotic relationship due to the contributions that Ryujin Tower brings to Neon. Good. Then we should get along just fine.
So, fetching coffee 1 minute and junior operative the next. Camden Cho, supply chain manager for Ryujin. We won't work together much, but as part of the same department, hopefully I'll be seeing you around. Yeah, it's always nice to put names to faces. And we rarely see most of the operatives around here. Anyway, welcome to the team. Oh, and just a heads up, people in your position don't typically see the brighter side of Ryujin Industries. But rest assured, this is a great company, and the work we do goes toward benefiting millions. Well, neuroamps for one. They aid in mental illness, confidence boosting, and focus. Drone robots for maintenance and security, Tranquility for relaxation, Arbron for protection. Your work only helps us improve and expand upon these products that so many people love and benefit from. I get your point, but if anything, take comfort in knowing that you're the one deciding the methods behind your assignments. Not only that, but corporate espionage is the norm. Ryujin just handles it better than most. Competitor operatives have done far worse to accomplish less. Please do. It's easy to get wrapped up in the bad if that's all you see. Of course, you'll be forming your own opinions as you go. Just keep an open mind. Oh, and thanks for the coffee.
I hope you enjoyed your little meet and greet. I thought you'd like to know the execs who you'll be impacting while on the job. I'm glad you feel that way. Now that you've met a few of the execs, let's get you started. We've reason to believe that our friends at Kelt Corp are trying to hack into our R&D server, since we're both competing for a contract right now. Hardly. This is the standard run-of-the-mill tactic we've come to expect from them. We can't allow them to win the contract, nor can we allow the action to go unpunished. I'll be giving you a data slate with a file that you'll need to upload through one of their computers. Think of it as a lesson that Kelt Corp gets to learn the hard way. That's up for you to determine. Think of it as the creative aspect of your job. There's always more than one way to get a job done around here. Remember, this is confidential. We can't have anyone at Kelt Corp getting suspicious. When all is said and done, it should be as if you were never there. Here's the data slate. Good luck.
I better do this right. I don't want Yuko breathing down my neck about it.
If you are free soon, could we talk? A pleasure.
was all there, but I haven't tried to withdraw yet.
This better not be a waste. Yeah? What? Then here I thought you were just wasting my time. All right, buzz off. I'm busy.
A spokeswoman says we're obviously Galvin prides itself on putting
Instant sensory overload.
You wanna head to Euphorica after work tonight?
No, something's like feeling a little burnt out. I think I need a...
Welcome to Sighardt's Outfitters. Everything you need to explore the settled systems. If I don't have it, you don't need
sounds
it.
like a good idea.
Great. I'll bring the blend, you bring the chunks.
It's a date.
The question should really be, what don't we sell? We carry a wide assortment of equipment perfectly suitable for stellar exploration and extraplanetary excursions. Best selection in Neon. I can promise you, I'm not just using hyperbole to get your business. I've spent years perfecting my business by polling customers, measuring sales, and carefully adjusting my inventory to cater to just about everyone. So take your time, look around, ask me questions. You won't be disappointed. Thank you for noticing. I have a lot of overhead in this place, and just between you and me, I am up to my eyeballs in debt. This is a prime spot right next to the spaceport terminal, but the bills and the rent here are astronomical. Oh, yes, absolutely. It can be off-putting, I know. I picked up the habit from my mother. She was an extraordinary woman, made friends instantly wherever she traveled. Wise as well. If she was still alive, she would have told me to move my shop and cease paying these exorbitant fees. Sure, and going in, I expected it to be expensive. Anyway, I don't want to bore you with the details of my business all day. You're here to shop. So why don't you help out a poor shopkeeper like myself and buy something? I've been at this location for the last 8 years, but I've had a business in Neon for almost 20. As soon as Ryujin broke ground on the tower, I knew the city would start swarming with people, so I went all in. I love this business. It's my life. I can't imagine doing anything else. Sure, I have everything you need to explore the settled systems.
If you have the time, I wish to speak to you.
Oh man, I'm running late for the meeting. What time is it?
Sophistication, the Emporium, Neon's premier seller of all things incredible and you fought hard to get to where you are. Here in Neon, each of our you live in the rare enhanced training to ensure you for just a few credits, our certified technicians will quickly and painlessly alter your physical makeup. It's time to see yourself through new eyes. Only.
You know, I tried all of. I would like a chance to talk to you.
Maybe you should have
if you are
figured out
able.
what you wanted before
You look great
we came.
already. But everyone can use a face change once in a while. Welcome to Enhance. If you're tired of seeing that same old face in the mirror every morning and you're looking for something different, we can help. Our state-of-the-art machinery uses a patented proprietary technology that can reshape your facial features or give you a new head of hair. For a small, one-time fee, you can enhance yourself and bring a big, warm smile to your brand new face.
Plus, it's me, you know? It's one thing to screw up options.
Fantastic. I'm sure you'll look amazing.
Hey, whatever you choose is going to be fine.
If you're looking for a
And
new
we're
you,
all going to
I'm
love
always
you
ready to
because
help.
You're still you.
Thanks. You all are the best.
We know.
Lately I've been getting these rashes under my eyes.
Look at you.
I heard there's shortages over at Reliant Medical. Not great. Doc Manning. Better get his act together before the place shuts down.
Are you supposed to be here?
Got a problem?
What do you want to do for the break later? I'm working here. I don't know, but I gotta get out of here.
It's been non-stop interruptions since.
Just one quiet day. Not too much to ask for.
Private sector. Now that's where the real money's at. Do you see any heat leeches? Oh, you got our permission to take care of them.
Products, so you can take Reliant Medical with you wherever you
by an
go.
unknown group or gang whose motives are unclear.
Maybe if I move to the Volley
If you're here to buy,
that
take a
will
look
fuck me
around the
up.
shop. Just keep your hands where I can see them. Oh, I don't know. Stuff things in your pocket and run. Rob me at gunpoint. Shoot me in the head. I've survived on Neon far too long to take any chances. Good. Then just buy what you want and get out of here. If you don't like it, talk to Styx. He runs our, complaints department. See that giant Model A right over there? Yeah, that Styx. And if I were you, I wouldn't get on his bad side. He has a very short temper. That's more like it. You know, I'm sick and tired of people coming in here and treating Styx like he's some kind of sideshow exhibit. I mean, look at that graffiti they sprayed onto his chassis. If I could find the asshole who did that, I'd make him pay for the paint removal. I know you'll be surprised, but thanks to my sparkling personality, I don't exactly have the easiest time making friends. That means I spend a lot of time talking to Styx, and Model A robots, they're not really programmed for casual conversation. The net result is I end up talking to a machine and looking like I'm out of my mind. Hell, maybe I am. It's no big secret. I lost it fighting on the Freestar side during the Colony War. I was a ground pounder. Slogged it out in the trenches with the troops. And did pretty well, too. Until an EM weapon took out our transport. They pulled me out of the wreckage, but the damage was done. Honestly, I consider myself lucky. Most of the other soldiers died in the crash. I knew a guy a few years ago who ran up a hell of a tab with me. Now, I'm talking thousands of credits, but at least he'd make regular payments. One day the payments stopped, so I tracked him down. Found out he got mixed up with an Aurora dealer and fell from the upper platform. Since I had a legit claim, the city awarded me his property, which amounted to the contents of a storage container. Guess what I found inside? Took me a few months to scrounge up the parts, but I'd say I did a pretty decent job getting Styx up and running. You'd do that? Huh. Okay. Maybe I misjudged you. Look, it doesn't take a genius to figure out that I'm not the most popular guy on the block, and that suits me fine. But this person took it too far, made it personal. I'm not about to let some delinquent hassle the only friend that I have. I appreciate the offer, but it isn't about the money. The lowlife that did this to my buddy calls himself Warlord. You can probably find him somewhere near Euphorica. Scare the crap out of this punk, and it'll teach all the Ebside lunatics that nobody messes with me and the Styx.
I spent way too much time inside. Think I should pick up a hobby that's outdoors?
Warlord's one of the Disciples, one of Neon's street gangs that claims it owns Ebside. A few years back, the gang tried to break in here and rob my place, but Styx put one of them down and sent another to Reliant on a stretcher. He and his buddies have been harassing me ever since, mostly by scaring away my customers and stealing my deliveries. Warlord still swears he'll get even with me, and he came pretty damn close when he somehow managed to disable Styx and sprayed him with paint. It feels like it's only a matter of time before he gets past Styx, and I'm done for. You're in luck. Just got some of the latest hardware. The other day, Styx, I met a miner from Gazal.
I'm sorry, I did not understand your query. Please rephrase.
Yeah, I didn't get her either. Not at first. But then I realized she wasn't a miner. She was a gold digger. How did I know? 'Cause all she ever wanted was mine.
I'm sorry. Your inquiry is invalid. Neon Tactical deals in weapons and armor for use in combat, for paint, and home decor. Please visit the appropriate vendor. Goodbye.
It's not that I don't like help.
Systems where you can get playing. That's right.
I mentioned that I am not... If you are free soon, could we talk?
This report isn't bad, but you're going to need more supporting evidence. Imogene's a stickler for details.
That's what I was afraid of.
Well, look who survived their first assignment. How'd it go? Anything to report?
I know what you mean, but that's your missing piece right there.
All right.
Not a single setback. Huh. I knew you were going to be perfect for this job. If you recall, setbacks mean a lot of things for a lot of people. Payoffs, cover stories, cleanup crews. You get my drift. The cleaner your work, the more intact your payments stay. I'm sure you understand. Exactly. In the meantime, I'll make sure that Slate is properly disposed of. So, now that we know you're capable of handling some light cyber mischief, let's try your hand at a little framing. One of our subsidiaries, Arboron, is currently competing for a contract against Laredo. Now, the buyer likes to keep their associations clean and will be sending a representative to Laredo in Aquila City for an evaluation. We just need you to visit their office first and accidentally leave behind some incriminating evidence against their company. We want a clean and careful job. Obviously, we don't want any bad press at this point, or we could lose the deal. I don't want to hear any news about bounties or bodies coming out of Aquila City. The inspection will be similar to an audit. These things are usually pretty thorough. Filing cabinets, desks. I trust you can be smart about it. Good. This one should be easy to pull off. Laredo has their own building, unlike KeltCorp, so at least there's only a single layer of security to deal with. Here's the slate we need you to plant. It holds confidential files that'll cast the perfect negative light on our friends at Laredo. Now, get going.
Hamsa kept pestering me about this damn missing slate. Like security's got time to track something like that down.
you've enjoyed your stay here. Now get the hell out. Apogee complete. We're in orbit.
I will never get tired of that.
Approaching ship. You've entered Freestar Collective space. Maintain your current course while we scan for contraband. Scan complete. Go ahead and land.
Watch it. Ships coming and going all the time.
Don't you worry. Those walls...
I know Aquila City rather well. Perhaps better than I would like.
I heard Mr. Wright's gonna be looking for an apprentice soon.
There's not enough to do around here.
So we had to
Aquila's
clean up
one
the
of the
graffiti on
oldest
range.
cities in the settled systems.
Why don't we just close it down? It's not like it gets much use.
I need someplace to put the prototypes through their paces. It stays.
But you know Stretch Trash will come back and loiter. Or worse.
Let them. A few beer bottles and graffiti is the least we owe them.
Yes,
The UC can't be that bad, can it?
I don't think we typically allow customers up here.
Hope you can succeed at that before we are discovered.
You meet all sorts in Aquila City.
Every gun gets a full Laredo guarantee. I think you'll find that we carry fine weapons of all. Here's what I have in stock right now.
You do not want to go outside the city walls. The ash devil will rip.
Everyone needs supplies. Take a look around. It's a good... Take a gander.
Looks peaceful from up here, doesn't it?
Drive is spinning down. Jump was smooth as butter.
Approaching ship. You've entered Freestar Collective space. Maintain your current course while we scan for contraband. All right, you're good.
I do it. I have things I wish to discuss with you. When you have time. How are you?
New Atlantis security has reported yet another case.
That other place. Newell's Goods. We have everything you...
I was hoping you'd show up soon. Is it done? Excellent. I'll let Ularo know that we can start moving forward with our negotiations. Now, I think it's time to examine a different set of skills. Nice to see I haven't worn you out yet. Your next assignment is to find a security chief and use some creative thinking to obtain their security keycard. And when I say creative, I don't mean with a weapon. Either look the part and be persuasive, or be quick with your hands. A security chief isn't going to give the time of day to just anybody. A nice suit should do the trick. Or, who knows, some operatives are known to have a security guard uniform or two in their closet they can rely on. Just be careful. Getting caught could mean a mess, and cleanup isn't cheap. We just need some easy access to competitor security. Sometimes obtaining a legitimate form of access is preferred over brute forcing it. Good luck. I'm sure you'll be able to get that keycard without incident. Just remember, if anything does happen, it's up to you to bail yourself out.
As technicians, we handle prep and post-op work.
I would like a chance to talk to you, if you are able. In the end, you chose the UC over the Crimson Fleet. Do you believe that was the right choice? Their tactics were questionable, and certainly manipulative, but in the end, the decision was still yours to make. Did getting that close to Delgado and the fleet make it difficult at all? It can be harder to act against someone once you get to know them. Perhaps. I would not have minded seeing him in pieces, but prison will suffice. He will get what he truly deserves eventually, as will we all. The Great Serpent will see to that. It would be foolish to think, though, that we have seen the last of the Crimson Fleet. We may have eliminated the leadership, but there are many more pirates out there. I suppose we will have little choice. For now, you should enjoy your hard-earned victory. You have done a service for all of the settled systems.
I've been getting these rashes under my thighs, and I think it's chafing from the pilot seat. You might want to get that. I've been thinking about it.
Whew. Always a satisfying moment to return to your ship.
Lifting off now. Aim point reached. Orbit stable. Switching over to standard engines.
Greetings, pilot. This is Jiro Sugiyama, head of Paradiso Security. I apologize for coming over this emergency channel, but we are in need of assistance concerning the large ship in orbit, and we value discretion in this matter. If you are willing and able, please see me as soon as possible.
Want to hear a poem I wrote?
Security office.
It's called a haiku.
Over now.
I just read about them.
A haiku, huh? Well, sounds exciting. Let's hear it.
Okay. It's called Space. Space is... Landing site looks clean. Let's set it down. Starships fly there like comets, carrying us home.
Not bad. Hey, will you write it down so I can carry a copy with me?
I'll copy down too. You know how you lose things. I still don't know how you lost that picture of Nibble.
Paradiso security is only here for your safety. Pretend we're not even here.
I wish I had booked a stay for longer.
Not to be a downer, but this place is almost too perfect, right?
Hope you're having a pleasant day. This is probably the best vacation I've ever taken.
I cannot recall ever having the time, let alone the funds, for a vacation someplace like this.
Need something? Welcome to Paradiso Gift Shop and Convenience. Feel free to look around, but don't break anything or you've got to buy it. And before you ask, there aren't any discounts, so don't even try to haggle with me. Looking for a souvenir or just forgot something at home? There you go.
I was worried about my beach body until I spoke with that lady at Enhance here.
You sure you belong here? Don't even think about trying anything.
Another lost belonging notification in the system. When am I going to find the time? Oh dear, a guest! Dreadfully sorry you had to hear my complaint. How unprofessional of me. Hello, welcome to Paradiso. Dirk Huddleston at your service. Do you need assistance checking in for your reservation? Oh, no, nonsense. Just a small scheduling issue. Some of our guests have misplaced their belongings, and I am responsible for finding and returning said belongings. Just one of the many services we are happy to provide here at Paradiso. Nothing to worry you about. May I continue to check you in? Interesting. Yet you've decided to take a shuttle here or land your craft on a resort planet. Well, if you change your mind, you'll let me know, I suppose. Porrima 2 is owned independently by the Paradiso Group. We exist outside of the United Colonies and Freestar Collective, yet entertain visitors from both. The Paradiso Group is run by several board members, many of whom take residence within the resort itself. They established the resort as a getaway for all on the most beautiful planet in the universe, and I can tell you that there were substantial monetary investments to make sure of that. For one, our hotel rooms are quite luxurious. The executive suite is especially posh, but perpetually booked. However, I must say, even the economy rooms are exceedingly pleasant. You'll find our beach relaxing, and we have several top-notch shops and dining experiences. I particularly enjoy a spot of afternoon tea from Tranquility. Of course, we also have the galaxy's only gourmet chunks. And if you're feeling adventurous, I believe the Enhance is still running a very popular Paradiso Getaway special. Broad question, but I'll try my best. Paradiso is the premier resort destination in the known universe. This planet is as perfect as one could possibly imagine. That is, assuming pristine beaches, constant beautiful sunny weather, and fabulous resort accommodations are to your liking. Oh no, you're on vacation. I wouldn't dream of asking a guest to find other guests' lost belongings. But if you want to take a look at the list in the system and you happen to find anything while you're out and about, I suppose it would help me out. Please, don't feel obligated, however. Thank you again for staying with us.
I'm not much of a beach person, but everyone talks about this place, so I had to see for myself.
If I could there are so many activities I'm looking forward to doing, but I'm just having a good time relaxing.
Why did I think 3 days was going to be enough?
Everything here is a little more expensive than what I expected. Guess that's how they get you.
Hi, you've got good taste coming here. What would you like?
If only I could figure out the secret to that new drink. I might need to enlist outside help.
I don't think any place could be more perfect.
I got my eye on you.
Come here for a little R&R, huh? Me too.
Welcome to Paradiso.
Any adventure you can fly away from.
Is that how the saying goes?
Time to greet the stars. This right here is my catnip. Orbit reached. And we're here.
This is Freestar Space. Please hold your current speed and heading while we scan you for contraband. That's all we need. Enjoy Neon. You're listening to SSNN. Equipment and accessories for all your hectic needs. The only place
There's always work to be done.
Hey there. Got that key card for me? Now we're talking. Not bad for a novice. I think you're ready to kick things up a notch, and your timing couldn't be better. Good. It's time for a change of pace. This next assignment requires a bit more discretion for 2 reasons. First, you'll be dealing with high-level executives, and second, you'll be in the Astra Lounge here in Neon.
I suspect a great many things could occur in the Astral Lounge without anyone taking notice.
If you haven't already heard the name Benjamin Bayou, you'd better get familiar. The man runs Neon and has ties to anything significant here, including Ryujin. The trade tower is his baby, and the Astral Lounge is the heart and soul. You do anything to scar that and make a scene, I guarantee it'll come back to haunt us. The assignment is pretty easy. Our techs failed to uncover a potential deal between Infinity Ltd. And Quantum Synergies. Your job is to make sure that deal fails. Infinity Ltd. Is one of our aspiring competitors. They have products in several similar fields, ships and neuroamps being the exception. Quantum Synergies specializes in ship operating software. We don't consider them a major competitor since their product line is so narrow. If the two are meeting to work out a contract, that tells us Infinity must be looking to get into the ship business. And we'd like to delay that, if we can. That's what we're hoping for. You'll be speaking with Quantum Synergy's Executive Director Zola Adisa and their Financial Manager Arthur Cruz. I'll be giving you a dossier on both. I strongly suggest you read them for talking points.
I suppose I can give you a brief rundown. We'll start with Zola. Zola is a born and bred executive. It runs in the family, so she's highly accustomed to an upper-class lifestyle. She's a narcissist who's also obsessed with public perception, both of her and quantum synergies. She wants to be associated with the latest and greatest, so she's drawn to innovation and quality. She's considered it, but she's next in line to be CEO over at Quantum. If she came here, she'd have to deal with stiff competition. As for her talking points, the key things to remember are: Infinity is the cheap version of Ryujin. They're a follower, not a leader, and they lack any sense of clear vision. Infinity Ltd's strategy to make money is to cut cost on quality. You can compare any one of our products to theirs and see it almost instantly. Low-grade synthetics, flimsy thin materials, high energy usage, they issue at least 1 or 2 recalls a year. They've launched several, but none survive long. Nothing that would be as big as neuroamps or grab drives. That's why they've taken to just following whatever trends companies like Ryujin set. If they can't make money off ingenuity, they can certainly sell someone a cheaper version of a more expensive product they may want. Infinity has struggled with leadership and turnover for a long time now. Lucas Drexler is probably the 5th CEO they've had in the past few years. Plus, it's hard to keep good employees when much better corporations who will pay more are out there. Just remember, you can refer to the dossier at any time as a refresher. Now, on to Arthur Cruz. Arthur is a self-made man, and he prides himself on that. He's a full package, having both an extremely good knack for numbers and knowing how to talk to people. As Quantum Synergy's financial manager, he's all about driving profit with as little risk as possible. He makes decisions based on facts and heavily researched trends. It sounds like the two of you could really hit it off. Arthur's a great talker, but even the best can lose an audience when finance is the topic. Talking points for Arthur are aimed at steering him toward Ryujin over Infinity Ltd. Ryujin's profits are 25.7% higher than Infinity's, even with a superior quality product. Infinity's profits are fabricated. They're one audit away from ruin. We have a history of being financially secure that's never wavered, and we have the legal and marketing teams to handle anything that might threaten that. Quantum Synergies is the top name in ship OS. Their reputation has allowed them to keep the best engineers on their payroll. We can't deny that working with them would be beneficial for us, and Arthur is our best bet in making that happen. Besides, an open collaboration gives us easier access to information we'd otherwise have to find a more clever means of discovering. We keep an extremely close eye on our competition. Thanks to operatives like you, that information is almost always at our disposal. Sounds like you're ready then. I'd still highly recommend reading the dossiers, though. Sometimes bullet-pointed statements can stick out in minds easier than conversation. Exactly. Those lines are most likely to sway Zola and Arthur away from Infinity, not to mention give them a gentle nudge in our direction. The Infinity Ltd rep is Nina Hart. I'll also be giving you an altered version of her presentation to swap out with the original. We've changed several figures, just enough to cause sufficient confusion throughout their meeting. We got lucky on that one. Nina was making some last-minute changes to it at her own home and happened to save it to her personal data storage. Of course, we were able to access it, so we fabricated our own with new figures and put it on an Infinity Ltd slate. Assuming she's using an Infinity Ltd slate is a bit of a gamble, but one we're willing to take. If it's not on her person, it will be in the suite she has reserved. Suites are patrolled, so she'll believe it's secure. If you can't manage to get her room key or deal with the door itself, try Boone Morgan, the manager. Boone appreciates credits, if you know what I mean. Whenever executives are faced with numbers that don't properly match up, any faith they may have had will falter. Finally, I recommend dressing appropriately, so I've taken the liberty of having a suit made for you. We need absolute discretion on this one. I don't want any SSNN broadcasts about murder in the Astral Lounge. Got it? I bet you are. Just remember to keep a low profile. Don't let the Astral Lounge distract you too much.
So they checked the cargo. And inside
We
was a
have everything you.
Security's got its eyes on Saburo Akadigbo. That guy's trouble for the status quo, if you know what I mean.
Hello.
Trio of United Colonial personnel, including daughter of the...
Oh, I do not get paid enough to do this stuff. What's up?
All these years, and Bayou hasn't let this place slip a single notch. The man knows how to run a business. Well, I take that as a compliment, coming from someone as well-dressed as yourself. You either got great taste or great connections, maybe even both. Tell me, you don't happen to work for Infinity Ltd., do you? Got something against Infinity, I take it. I'd love to hear your reasons why. That's an awfully big claim to make. You'd have to have some inside details on their operation. However, it does match some of my own research that I've been conducting into their finances. Aren't you the resourceful one? That number tracks with the insider details I've been getting. Interesting. Look, it was nice meeting you, and I quite enjoyed our little talk. But it sounds like I need to take another look at some data before I head into this presentation of theirs. See you around, and maybe next time I'll be doing business with you.
This place is insane!
Someone came dressed to impress. Here on business, or just out to escape? I could tell from the look of that suit, you are dressed to impress. I doubt the people we are meeting will look half as good. Ryujin Industries. A good guess since we are here in Neon, but no. Infinity Ltd. Risky, you say? By all means, enlighten me. Cheap is a word Quantum Synergy should never be associated with. I believed our team had thoroughly researched Infinity, but your comment gives me pause. Their instability was cited as a pain point, but one we could deal with as long as we maintained control of all joint projects. However, upheaval always comes with its own series of issues, delays, morale, public perception, and Drexler has yet to prove he can provide the consistency that I would prefer. Perhaps it really is more than I'm willing to undertake. A surprising conversation, and one I would never expect from someone such as yourself. I suppose the old saying, never judge a book by its cover, is appropriate here. It seems I have quite a bit to reconsider now. So it looks like the pleasure aspect of my trip needs to be postponed. Thank you for the insight.
Don't go causing trouble.
How quickly can you get that done?
Get out of my face. If you want to gawk at something, take it to the Astral Lounge.
Take it easy.
Not interested.
Holy shit!
Now is the time. Your safety is almost guaranteed. So go out, have your fun.
We also sell a full range of personal treatment products.
Come on in to the brands at first.
As technicians, we handle prep and post-op work.
Well, that wasn't too bad, was it? You're a natural. I'm not just saying that because I hired you. The Astral Lounge can be overwhelming for some, with all its bells and whistles. Tie that in with manipulating people who are the equivalent of their boss's boss, most junior-level ops would start to show their cracks. Overall, not bad for your first high-profile assignment. You even earned yourself a bonus, which Lyndon was more than happy to give.
It is good that our restraint is appreciated.
It's well-deserved. Just keep making me look good, and there'll be more where that came from. But no rest for the weary at Ryujin. We've got a decent backlog of assignments, and they just keep coming, so I hope you're still good to go. At least this next one will be a break from all the chatter. Hello? Hey, are we talking or what? Your next assignment is to remind the competitor of their place in the corporate food chain. Some call it retaliation, but we like to think of it as tough love. Let's just say we don't tolerate theft or smear campaigns against us. If you want to steal in this industry, you better not get caught. And if you want to tarnish our good name, you better be ready for repercussions. Not quite. When you uploaded that virus onto KeltCorp's network, that was a warning intended to slow down their internal productivity. KeltCorp suffered the effects of that silently, although I guarantee they endured some serious client complaints. This assignment is about making our target look completely negligent in the public eye. Most corporations live and die by public perception. Trusted products lead to a good reputation, which leads to profits. And, like it or not, we're all here for the profits. Your assignment is to plant an ARC device. The ARC will allow us to frame our competitor for gross negligence and tank the public's perception. ARC stands for Assault, Reprogram, Corrupt. We think of it as a multi-tool of sorts. The ARC locates hard wiring and manipulates the information current being sent back and forth. Depending on the situation, it's designed to do all sorts of things, but inevitably, they all result in malfunction. You can call it what you like, but most importantly, it's your next assignment. Good. All you need to do is plant the ARC on the service panel of your target. We can handle the rest from here. Do your best to make sure you aren't seen. The key is to make this look like a malfunction. And good luck. Keep it up, and you'll probably have my job soon.
Pre-check complete. We're good. We're in orbit, Captain.
Successful jump!
Welcome to the Freestar Collective. Please maintain your current course while we scan your ship. Alright, we're done. Welcome to Hopetown.
I don't want to hear any complaints.
Hardly believe it.
It's great to see you. How is Mom?
A fair amount of business runs through Hopetown, and from what I understand, most of it is legal.
Keep an eye on your valuables. If you can't protect your own.
You ready to do some business? Good.
We'd be dust, except for the factory.
I have never liked Hopetech ships, though I suppose that is hardly the point of them.
Off-worlders. Nothing good ever comes from them.
I find the interior of this ship comforting.
Time to leave this place behind. Orbital pattern locked in. Nice jump. We're right on target.
Welcome to the Freestar Collective. Please maintain your current course while we scan your ship. All right, we're done.
I think I got them.
Need something? Dual scotches. Grand.
Hey there. Got an update for me? Good work. Now I can let Masako know how much she'll enjoy watching the news tonight. Now, on to the next, right? Oh, but before I forget, the results of your Astral Lounge escapades are in. I'm happy to say that the deal was officially called off. Masako was very pleased with the outcome, so she arranged a bonus through Linden. Apparently, you said all the right things when it came to Arthur. Quantum Synergies actually reached out to us to negotiate the potential deal. I wouldn't hold your breath on that one. Several other parties will be involved in that deal on a more legitimate level. And believe me, bonuses like this for operatives are few and far between. You earned it. So, back to business. In order to stay on top of the market, we have to know what our competition is doing. The next assignment requires a more brute force approach, since the chances of them sharing that information is unlikely. Oh, we definitely are. But why stay one step ahead when you can just leave the competition in the dust? We reverse engineer their plans, create a superior product, and beat them to market. We make the initial profit with less investment in R&D, and our competition is forced to reevaluate if their product is even viable. Good. Luckily, there aren't many besides the usual. Your target is a prototype schematic for a new engine that Trident Luxury Lines is working on. According to the rumors, it's projected to be 17% more efficient than any engine on the market. The current schematic was sent to their Star Yard to begin prototyping, so they could be in the office area or the factory floor. The Star Yard is a mix of sales floor and manufacturing. If you're looking to blend in, you've definitely got options. It's not too far, in Aquila's orbit, so hopefully your ship's ready. You'll find the Trident Luxury Line Star Yard orbiting Aquila in the Cheyenne system. Remember, same rules apply. Don't get caught, and don't make a mess.
It is good to be back in our own ship.
Struts retracting. Let's get out of here.
It's very quiet out in space. You would think there would be trumpets wherever you go. Let's see what there is to see.
Welcome to Freestar Space. We're gonna do a quick scan for contraband, and you can be on your way. Scan complete. Go ahead and land.
Trident Luxury Lines welcomes you. Feel free to dock and talk with our courteous sales representatives.
Docking integrity, 100%. Good to go, Cap.
Welcome.
Behave
to
yourself.
Trident Luxury Lines. Trident.
I have heard much debate on whether Trident ships are overpriced.
To Trident
I've never
Luxury
flown one
Lines,
myself, so
where we
I cannot
craft
be
the
sure.
finest and most luxurious starships in the galaxy. If you have any questions about our product line or would like to book a cruise, I'll do my very best to assist you. Now, how may I help you today? We do not sell ships or parts at this location. And it's not like you would have any use for parts or modifications anyway. A Trident ship is already perfect as it is. If you have your own ship, we're always looking for bulk resources. The Star Yards have negotiated a set price with the Trade Authority, twice the market rate. As a first-time contractor, I am required by law to let you know that every Star Yard offers the same terms. But obviously, you should deal with us. Depending on your cargo hold size, you may need to make several trips to fulfill the order. So what we need is aluminum. We need a medium shipment, 2,000 units of it. Come back later then. What we need is always changing. Certainly. Goodbye.
We cannot just break it open.
Trident Luxury Lines. Trident. Trident. Where you can travel the stars with all the...
Everything okay?
I have heard much debate on whether Trident ships are overpriced. I have never flown one myself, so I cannot be sure.
Welcome to Trident. Welcome to luxury.
Hey there.
If you need something, speak with Philippe or Gia.
Sorry, I have a lot of work to do.
I mean no offense, but I think you might be lost.
Rest assured that every inch of a Trident luxury ship was reviewed by myself. And my trusty staff, of course. What are you doing here? Philippe didn't say I should be expecting someone. This is the very heart of Trident, and we don't need strays. I find your apology acceptable. Well, I suppose since you're here, enjoy being in the presence of greatness. It's here that we create the next generation of Trident starships. Do random strangers go up to Da Vinci, asking about Mona Lisa's smile? Or interrupt Beethoven in the middle of his symphony? No. Ask Gia or Philippe. Whatever you say.
Just making sure everyone feels safe.
Hello there.
Excuse me. Welcome to Trident.
Maybe if I see we've got our eyes on you.
This is where the magic happens. And what have we here? A pilgrim come to see where space travel is perfected? Welcome to Trident Luxury Lines, makers of the finest and most elegant ships in the settled systems. I envy you. Stepping in here for the first time can be an almost religious experience. I wish I could taste that feeling all over again. Why, of course it is. Trident is all about quality. And obviously you're someone who knows quality when you see it. But I digress. Is there anything you need from me? I'm honored to be the head of marketing and advertising here at Trident. It's a job that I take very seriously. Educating the masses about the opulence of our cruises, or the excellence of our models, well, it's simply a privilege to do so. I can't think of any greater satisfaction than this. I suppose it is somewhat odd for someone to just waltz down here like you did, but it isn't unheard of either. The Trident name brings visitors. People want to see where the magic happens, you know. The famous Gladys Coffin especially receives many callers. Well, as long as you behave yourself, your visit shouldn't be a problem.
Well, look, a Trident isn't about cost. It's about status. It's about making a statement while being pampered like royalty. So, if you have to ask, well then, we might not be for you.
Of course I do. It's a great honor to work for Trident in this capacity, but it's not all about advertising our products, you see. I'm also marketing hope, something for people to strive for. Enjoying one of our cruises or owning a Trident is a dream for many, as I'm sure you understand. And so my message to the consumer is this: if you work hard enough and put in everything you have, your dream may come true. Ah, what a pleasure it is to speak to someone with true vision. Goodbye. Oh, hello there.
Got some business here?
Have you heard how much the new model is going to cost? How can people afford these things?
Sometimes it just makes me sick. We've been scraping to save for my daughter's college. Hell, the down payment would be enough for me to send my entire family to university.
After winning the second Grant Nova Award for Excellence, the whole ceremony seems a trifle long-winded.
Working on that new headline, Mr. Corbin. I think I finally got it.
this is worth the effort.
I've been working on that new headline, Mr. Corbin. I think I finally got it.
Text right there. 3.
Your grav jumps are as majestic as your ground.
Hold on, I'm going to get here. And that's it. Enjoy moving on.
Let us stick to business here, and hope that this business has nothing to do with Aurora.
Can I help you?
Just the person I want to see. You got that schematic? And we aim to keep it that way. I need to deliver this to Tina so she can start the reverse engineering process. But first, Laura wants to see you. I've upgraded your security level so you can access the executive floor where her office is. Tell her assistant maid you have an appointment. I won't be far behind, in case you get lost.
single most stressful. It says something, does it not? That the executives would have everyone else physically beneath them.
I've been waiting here.
Can I help you? Don't cause any trouble.
Made many appointments. Confirmed. Ularu is wrapping up a meeting with Genevieve. You can wait here or in the lobby area. I'll let you know she's ready to see you. I see that means also is supposed to be with you.
I'm right here, Maeve.
Good. Just be a well, sooner than I thought. Looks like Ularu's ready now.
Got my eye on you. You know if they aren't willing, that leaves us with one option.
Ularu, is that always your response? I don't want another PR mess on my hands.
Yes, Viv, because you're too good at your job. Now, we can talk details later. My next appointment's here.
Fine. You bring this to Alexis at our next meeting.
Good. You're finally here. What I've been hearing so much about. I'm Ularu Chen, head of operations here at Ryujin. So tell me, what do you think of your new job so far? Simply put, our goal is to ensure the success of this company and keep things running smoothly. We supply our various departments with whatever resources they need in order to meet expectations to achieve this. It's much easier said than done, believe me. In that case, sounds like our initial review is turning out to be quite accurate. Now, my dear engineer says that you've been through the basics of what we do and full of success every time.
5 successful standard assignments and 1 specialized.
And on top of all that, a flawless record. It's no wonder they love you up here. I have a personal assignment that I'd like to send you on. One that involves meeting up with an outside contact. She seems to think you're more than capable of handling it.
He's the best operative I've ever hired.
Let's not forget the only operative you've ever hired. Meeting with outside contacts isn't always as straightforward as your past assignments. Some can be fickle or demanding, so you'll need to decide how to handle them and what decisions to make on the fly. That's exactly the type of operative I want. Someone who doesn't take no for an answer. Your contact is Simon Bronichek. He claims to have information on a new project that Infinity Ltd is working on. He says it's a game changer that Ryujin would be especially interested in. So his asking price is the big thing to consider. Finance will be reversed to 1,000 credits. So if you have negotiation skills, use them. Simon's been working on this for years, so he'll pose no threat to you. He's paranoid, which is why I assume he's been caught. But his information is typically worth it. Now, in order to confirm your identity, Simon prefers code phrases. I'll let you give you the details on this one because the concept is just beneath me.
Simon is into sports, so he enjoys any opportunity to talk about them. At some point, he'll casually say, looks like the Galactic Raiders are the #1 pick for the Universal Championship this year. You will respond with, Razor Derby is the only real sport. Got it?
Razor Derby is the only real sport. Yes, I got it.
You'll find him in Donia, so I hope it's fueled. Just look above the Lux Motos in the plaza.
You spoke very highly of this one, Genie. Let's hope he doesn't make a liar out of you. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some things to take care of.
Thanks for the confidence.
Don't wander anywhere you...
We're in orbit. What next?
Must have been a good jump. We're still in one piece.
If you're going to use the elevators or stairs to reach the other level, try to keep them.
Do you intend to keep them in the graffiti?
Don't you? What the dump? You lost? Or did you come to ask another miner how his studies going? I just wish you don't had a bit more to offer while I'm trying to join my family. Not much in the way to entertain her around here. Speaking of, looks like the electric raiders are the number one pick for the Universe Championship this year. Damn right it is. I heard everyone sending someone new. Nice to see you made it. I have information a deal being proposed between the Infinity LTD and Dame Stars. It's my belief that your employers would be highly interested in details. So I'm upping my price. It's steep, yes. But that is why I'm also offering a little
side job if you can't get a pay up.
At least you're being open about the fact that you're gouging us.
Let's use reason. As you may guess, being an informant is not without risks. I've heard there's been murder since that orbit likely to cross my name on our list. I list take her out and bring me her gun as proof. I consider my feet to be wet. She's a freelance mercenary, used to work for Inception Technologies. But she likes her independence, so she went into business for herself. She specializes in building for the right. So before you get any second thoughts, you should think of doing set systems if they fit her.
At least not without every reason.
Well then, let's see the correct credits. For this little tidbit, believe me, I know exactly what this is worth. If you don't like it, find someone else to deal with. Let's not overlook this. This could be the only time we do this business. Not sure what's the best way to get me on your side. So, you ready? Besides that, or my side job offer still stands. People these days. I'm finding a real bar. You lost? Yeah, not much in the way of entertainment. Speaking of, you're damn right. I have information. It's my belief it's the
At least you're being open.
for this little tidbit. Yeah, I hope so. Maybe we can work something out. Alright, I'll lower the price, but that's my no offer. Unless you may prefer the side job now. As you may, I've heard there's a murder inside. This Discover has a sentimental attachment to the gun. Even named Ember. She never just handed it over. It saved her life once or twice. Seems that when efforts falls in the hands, it has a tendency to backfire or jam. On top of that, she's superstitious, which makes the gun all the more precious to her.
Just like we're a few little persons. That is the mission.
Good. Malai's ship is called the Futura. Like I said, you can find her in orbit around Saturn. Just remember to bring the gun as proof.
Say the word, and we shall be on our way.
Inspiring.
Orbit achieved.
You're the only thing around here that looks like me. So, give me one good reason why I should lead you to the void. What are you, a therapist? It's none of your business. Perhaps. But just how do you propose we manage that? Because I intend taking care of the life. As much as I love the thought of you playing Simon, I hardly... On second thought, you're something. Alright. You can have Ember. But you'll have to come aboard to get her. You have to work the open hard. For whatever that's worth.
There's something I need to talk to you about.
I'm impressed. Simon managed to find someone with guts to come after me. I suppose it shouldn't surprise me that he wants Ember as proof of this. He knows I'd never part with her. Oh, will you? You really think I'd let you just waltz onto my ship and I'd hand her over? If you knew anything about me, you'd know honesty isn't my strong suit. The only truth here is that I've intended to kill you since the moment you set foot on my ship. I'm pretty sure I've already made up my mind. Sounds like you might be scared. True. I'd hate to misjudge. Hey, fine. You've compelled me to hold up my end of the deal after all. You get Ember, I'll disappear. Besides, I like to think of this as just a temporary arrangement. She's always found her way back to me before. Why should this time be any different? Oh, don't worry. I see this as some well-needed, dare I say, deserved time off. I'm looking forward to the fresh start. I guess Simon chose wisely, for once. Now get off my ship. I've got an identity to arrange and a vacation to plan.
We're free and clear for flight.
This is United Colonies Space. Maintain current course while we scan for contraband. You're cleared to land. Enjoy.
The community center on P1 is a good place to connect with others, or fulfill any spirit.
Watch out for the robots. They're surprisingly
Look who survived the devil herself. Well, either that or you decided to pay up. Things aren't as easy when there's a history to consider. A moment's hesitation or a slip in judgment is just a bullet in the brain. Oh. A world without Mila Iskova. It's strange. I always imagined I'd be happy knowing she's gone. Perhaps I've been running so long now that it'll just take time for the relief to set in. You know, why don't you keep that gun of hers? I think it's time I left the past behind. Yes, let's. Enough about the past. The information I have is on a deal for something called Project Dominion. I'm giving you 2 slates. They contain surveillance and interaction data for Stanley McMillan, the Infinity rep, that I obtained myself. I'm also giving you a 3rd slate because you're going to need to download the files on Project Dominion off his computer yourself. Getting information is what you people do. I'm just a lowly, yet very well-paid informant. Here to point you in the right direction. Nice doing business with you.
What the hell are you doing in this dump of a city anyway? You draw the short stick at work or what? Infinity sent me to get Deimos to bite on a deal. It's even got a catchy code name. Project Dominion. Sounds like world domination to me, buddy. I'd buy into that in a heartbeat. Right? I'm telling you, this Project Dominion is the real deal. We ought to be selling this to Inception or Quantum. Hell, you should be in the Astral Lounge making Fusion Industries beg for that tech. That'd be the greatest irony of them all, but not this baby. Dominion is finally gonna put Infinity first. We'll beat Ryujin at their own game.